So today's question was asked by one Benny Biggums, and he asked, how do the Nightbrothers reproduce? Now, many of you will look at this question and go, well, they reproduce like everyone else? Duh. But there's more to it than that. Of course, they do stick the thing in the thing and, make babies, but how they go about doing it is completely different than the usual stuff we know about. You see, the Nightbrothers are not in control of their own destiny. They are not in control of who they, bone down with. They exist solely to serve the Nightsisters, a group of mystical Zabrak who devote their lives to the dark side of the Force. I did an entire video on the Nightsisters and what happened to them after the Clone Wars. If you're interested in knowing more about them, you can go watch that video right here. But as for the Nightbrothers, they are raised in service of the Nightsisters. Their every whim, their very existence is based off of the needs of their sister cult, making Dathomir, for all terms and purposes, a matriarchy. Every so often, the Nightsisters will come down to the village, make select brothers perform various challenges, and pick the strongest of them to serve a selected Nightsister. We saw this in the Clone Wars, where Ventress, in an attempt to find the right man to aid her in the assassination of Dooku, went to the village and chose from those who completed her challenge. Her choice, of course, would be Savage Opress, the most on-the-nose name in the entire Star Wars galaxy. But when it comes to the means of reproduction between the two, because let's be honest here, they need to procreate to make members for both sides, we don't really have a definitive answer for this. And because of this, I can only assume that service to a certain Nightsister also includes reproduction. That means when the Nightsisters believe it is time to, fill out the ranks, they go to the Nightbrothers, place some other tests, and choose the best one for reproduction. Now, of course, it could always be that when a Nightsister chooses one to serve her, sex is also a part of the deal, which, that's also very possible. Regardless, when a baby is made, it either stays with the Nightsisters, if it is a girl, or joins the Nightbrothers, if it is a boy. So there you have it. That is how the Nightbrothers and Nightsisters reproduce. I always knew I'd eventually get a sex question. I just didn't think it would be about either of the two we talked about today. But hey, thank you, Benny Biggums, for his question. And if you out there have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding this video, Star Wars, or its lore, you can leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to read each and every one of them. Thanks for watching.